Let's talk about Hardline. I don't remember it at all. I remember I bought it years ago and I played it, but I just don't remember it. Maybe I just tore ass through it and didn't really realize it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, surprisingly good for a single player campaign. Why didn't they continue this? Where's part 2? Did it not sell very well? Maybe not. I only ran into a couple of things that really were like hard deal breakers, such as that one where I had to redo missions. Redo that mission like it was like in episode 8. We had to. I mean, some of the things were animation set pieces or action set pieces were a little silly. Like, would you really have a ex-cop using? I mean, C-130 and one with the C-130 at this place. If it was trash, why would it still be loaded, right? I mean, whatever. And then you had a tank battle right after that. I mean, it just felt like, oh, we're gonna tack this on, so it's Battlefield. Okay. I mean, this shouldn't have been Battlefield. This should have been just Hardline. All it's by itself, single player. Expanded out. It got, kind of went off rails when he went to prison for 3 years and then came out and it was like, I want my revenge. Sweet, get your revenge, homie. But then he kept referring to, then I kept arresting folks. Like, why am I arresting folks? I'm not a cop. Now, it'd been nice if it came out in the end, it was like, ha ha ha, I was actually a Fed insider. Cliche, but, I would have, it would have made sense then, you're bringing everybody to justice, but hard-boiled cop kind of thing. But no, you don't. I mean, okay, it was kind of odd. Story was a little weak in that regard. Pretty typical, going through. And once you got the 240, it was like, oh man, hell yeah. I mean, I would love to see single player DLC rather than focus on multiplayer. I think they focused way too much on that for Battlefield and for Call of Duty. Have it on there, but separate it out like they did with Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite was too ambitious, too big of a change. But that's something different, right? This, I enjoyed it. I mean, definitely for something Game Pass, man, definitely 4 out of 5 for me. I mean, so I definitely am now interested in going back through and see what achievements I can get single player wise. But now I need to go get me a snack and go hang out with my kitties and all that. But definitely really enjoyed this. Bugs aside, I know it's emulated, right? So it may be an emulation bug, not really a bug with the game itself. With the it didn't load, and then I would play the whole mission all over again rather than choosing what checkpoint I want. Right? Desperately needed that. Desperately needed manual save. Even if the manual save only took you back to the checkpoint, that's fine. Let me do it. But nah, whatever. Is what it is, I suppose. You'll never be able to get 100% on this because I think they shut down the servers, so you can only get, I think, I'm almost certain. No, they didn't. There's one that said it's just been discontinued. You couldn't get it for some reason, so you can't get 1,000. I'm not ever going to go after it. I don't really do the multiplayer on Battlefield anymore. So I may have to check out, see if 5 has got a campaign. I think it does, albeit really short. I think it's more war stories. But yeah, definitely if you got Game Pass and it's still on there, Game Pass Ultimate, I think, is what you have to have. Check it out. It's probably a lot. Honestly, it's probably better if you play it on PC than on Xbox, just because that's what it. You'll have a better time with it. I think with the controls. Some of the controls are a bit weird. I don't know why it had me, do some of the driving when some of the driving wasn't. You didn't really do anything with it. It was on rails, really. Hacker team. What is that? Engineers, build team, hacker team? Alright, I guess they were trying to see if they could. Lead software engineers, it's one dude, okay. Technical artist, one dude. Was it they were there to see if they could break in? Oh well, anyways. that ends the single-player playthrough campaign of Battlefield Hardline.